Morning over Reykjavik. That's as low as the sun got. It's 4 in the morning, and that's as low as it got. It was daylight the whole time we slept. That will take some getting used to. Felt like I was on graveyard again. Here's our view from our balcony.
So we're getting ready for the day. This is breakfast. Sean's eating an apple. He wanted to get cereal, but it was like 12 bucks a box.
Andrew doesn't like the donuts, by the way.
Oh, and then we got pizza to have for lunch. And we also got stuff to make sandwiches and fruit. So we're heading towards Thingvellir, and we're taking Highway 1 south, but we're going to be heading over the scenic Route 435 to Nesjavatlaith. Alright, we're sitting here in the back of our Toyota waiting for Dad and Katie to come out from inside. And we're going to be going to the Thingvellir National Park, and then to the Langaroth, and then to the Geyser, and then we'll be going to the Gullfoss, the Skullhot Church, and Curios Crater, and then back to Reykjavik after all those things.
These are the flowers that are all over the roads in Iceland. We see them on all the roads as soon as we leave the city.
Here's the point. Cross over the top of it.
So this is the geothermal power plant, which pumps 250 gallons of water to Reykjavik every second. It also makes power. Can't pronounce the name though.
This is the Thingvellir Lake.
We made it to Thingvellir. We took a detour because we didn't see the turn, but we're at the parking lot and we're at the visitor center, and we're gonna go see the stuff.
This is the lake at Thingvellir. With the overlook. So this is the fissure that's separating the North American and the Eurasian plates. And we're just about ready to walk through it.
This is the fissure.
So this one plate's the one that's falling away. This is one that's being pulled away, this side.
Going to the right.
Yeah, that's how it's, see how it's all crumbly? That's a sheer rock. So this is the one that's moving away. Okay, this is the most likely spot where the chieftains met for their annual gathering from all across Iceland. Right here. They would pound out all of their differences and make truces and everything right here.
We were discussing how much Iceland looks like Eastern Washington, except for without the sagebrush. It's not kind of what we expected it to be.
We thought there'd be more like dramatic mountains like there are in Switzerland, but
not as, yeah, it's a snowy, but just not as necessarily green.
Yeah, this is called the drowning pole. In the 16th and mid 18th century, it's where women that were suspected of witchcraft were taken out here and drowned. So this is where the river from the plateau plunges over into the valley. They say that the settlers changed the course of the river so they could get more water, but they're not sure if this is actually true.
So right behind me here is the cemetery where they were going to bury national heroes, but only 2 people were ever buried here.
Take my picture. It's a Lutheran church. Beautiful.
It was built in 1859.
Mm.
And this is the cemetery that's outside of the church at Thingvellir. These are where the locals are all buried at.
This is where you can do some diving. It's one of the fissures between the Eurasian plate and the American tectonic plate.
Different vacation, same problem. Not Andrew.
So we're at Geyser, debating whether this is a geyser that's going to erupt or a bubbling pool.
Just a little one that time.
So we just waited for like 20 minutes for Geyser to go off. It went off probably like 6-7 times.
We never got the video though.
No, we did get some videos, but they're pretty pathetic. And then as soon as we walked away, like 2 minutes, it just starts going off.
Whoop, whoops. Got coffee at least though.
Being here in Iceland, I do have to say that I thought it would look more like Switzerland, that we would see these big great mountains and all of this snow, kind of like scenes that I've seen in Game of Thrones. So to say my expectations just haven't been met yet until now.
So we're going to the Gold Falls waterfall. There's 2 parts to it. There's an upper part and a lower part. We're at the lower part right now. direction or we need to go. So we're trying to find a place to flip a Yui, and once again there's all these purple plants that we keep seeing all over Iceland.
Nice to see that, man.
This is the Skiltort Church. This is the seat of the Evangelical Lutheran Church in Iceland. This church was built in the 1960s. We are at the Carius Crater on the way back to Reykjavik on the Golden Circle. This is the top of the crater and the valley all around. Going down to the lake crater. Why don't you want to go down here, Sean?
Because these two Japanese girls that just walked by, the first one was crying to her boyfriend and husband. The second one looked all worn out and out of breath, like she just walked 2 miles uphill.
Down at the waterfront. It's like what, 10:30 at night, and obviously the sun doesn't set here in summer, or at
Exactly
least
10:30.
in June. And we're going to walk down here to the Sun Voyager monument, which is right there. It is absolutely bitter cold. It's 10:30 at night. This is the Harpa, down at the Harpa. This is an opera house.
Day two, just finished touring this opera house back here with the kind of cool different colored glass. It's almost 11 o'clock at night. Sun's bright as can be.
Kids are back at the Airbnb sleeping, but the old geriatric people are out going strong.
Yep.
See you tomorrow. This is the founder of Iceland.